Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of someone so influential that their name became synonymous with genius? Someone whose impact on our understanding of the universe is immeasurable and whose life story continues to inspire awe and wonder. Well, if you're thinking of someone like Nikola Tesla or Stephen Hawking, then hold on, because the person I'm talking about is neither of them. It's Albert Einstein. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about his early life, major accomplishments, and lasting legacy. So stay tuned till the end. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879 in Ulm, Germany, to a middle-class Jewish family. His father was a salesman and his mother was a homemaker. When Albert was 2, the family moved to Munich, where he grew up. As a child, Einstein was already considered a prodigy. He learned to read at age 4 and was already solving math problems that were far more advanced than his years by age 5. But despite his obvious intelligence, Einstein was actually a rather ordinary kid. He was not a bookworm, and he preferred playing outside to reading. He was also very sensitive and emotional, and would often get upset over minor things. When Einstein was 9, his family moved again, this time to Italy, where his father's business was located. And it was here that Einstein attended elementary school and began to develop his passion for science. After graduating from high school in 1896, Einstein returned to Germany to study physics at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich. However, he failed his entrance exam and had to repeat it the next year. Eventually, he graduated in 1900 with a degree in physics. In 1901, Einstein got a job at the Swiss Patent Office, where he worked as a technical editor. This job was perfect for him because it allowed him to pursue his research interests while also having a steady income. It was during this time that Einstein published his first scientific paper on the equivalence of mass and energy, which laid the foundation for his later development of the theory of general relativity. But Einstein's career really took off in 1905 when he published 4 groundbreaking papers that revolutionized our understanding of the universe. These papers were on the photoelectric effect, Brownian motion, special relativity, and mass-energy equivalence. The last 3 were published in the same year and earned Einstein the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. By now, you must have realized that Einstein was not just an ordinary scientist. He was a genius who could come up with ideas that no one else could even imagine. But how did he do it? What was his secret? Well, according to Einstein himself, his secret was his imagination. He said, "I think that the difference between a physicist and a philosopher is that the philosopher uses his imagination without any restraint, whereas the physicist uses it only to solve a particular problem." In other words, Einstein was able to use his imagination to visualize things that were not possible to observe directly. For example, he imagined what it would be like to ride a beam of light and came up with the theory of special relativity. Or he imagined what it would be like to have a gravitational field around him and came up with the theory of general relativity. Einstein's theories were not only brilliant, but also controversial. They challenged the established ideas of his time and made him both famous and infamous. For example, his theory of special relativity says that time is relative and depends on the observer's frame of reference. This means that time is not absolute and flows differently for different people, depending on how they move through space. This idea was totally new and mind-blowing for people who thought that time was always the same for everyone everywhere. Similarly, his theory of general relativity says that gravity is not a force but a curvature in space-time caused by massive objects. This means that planets do not orbit around the sun because they are attracted to it. Instead, they move along paths that are curved by the sun's presence. Again, this idea was very different from what people believed before Einstein, and it took some time for them to accept it. But despite the controversies, Einstein's theories were correct, and they changed the course of history forever. They are the basis for our understanding of the universe today and have led to many technological advances such as GPS and nuclear energy. Today, Einstein is remembered as one of the greatest scientists of all time. He is credited with expanding our knowledge of the universe and changing the way we think about reality. His work has had a profound impact on our world, and his legacy continues to inspire scientists and dreamers alike. But what do you think? What is your favorite thing about Einstein? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed learning about Albert Einstein and his contributions to science and humanity. If you want to learn more about other great minds who have shaped our world, stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep asking questions, exploring the world, and never stop learning.